U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. First carry now for David Montgomery.
Bro.
And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On the carry, it's Montgomery. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, and defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson forced out to his left.
Yes, sir. I got a spy up. Ain't another little running. I got a spy up.
It's for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Finds his target, Montgomery. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
I had him manned up,
to go
bro.
for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end.
He only got that because I think my adjustment.
Shy of the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Yes, sir, Darnell.
Come on, bro. Throwing back across
DPOI right here.
Picked off by Darnell
DPOI.
30, the 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
That's
and
that
the
DPOI.
Falcon defense has
I'm
a
there.
touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket,
Lamar
extending
Jackson
a play and making
like
a bad throw turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Yes, sir.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Keep that spy up at all times.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah,
Come
not
on,
a
bro,
problem
keep
at
us
all. They just want to make sure
Lamar,
they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
The kid ain't got no
And this
rushing
pass
yards.
defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, you know, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Open man is Westbrook complete.
I respect that.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
This ain't good for you. This ain't good for you.
Play action. Now Jackson. Dancing to his left. And
That ain't good for you. Don't run gun doubles on
Well,
me.
my initial thought was that maybe he was just trying to blindly throw this one away, and maybe he was. But he's going to get away with it because as he tried to throw it over the left sideline there's a receiver right there in the area, so no grounding call.
Eluding the pressure right.
Bro!
It here to Marvin Jones.
Is he really about to
Got some
score
breathing
this?
room.
He ain't just
Marvin Jones. Touchdown.
I guess that's how you play the game today, I guess. I guess, yeah.
Marvin Jones.
I guess, yeah.
His second touchdown on the
That's how they go
season.
play.
And the Vikings are an extra point away
Let's go.
from tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
I ain't got no corner back either, so.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's cute.
The tackle made by
That's
Landon
cute.
Roberts.
That's really don't have that, so.
On 2nd and 7, Rodgers. That's into the hands of Eckler.
That nigga cover on me. That's good.
From the gun on 3rd down,
That
Rodgers.
nigga not in cover one on me,
That
bro.
ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
We're not in
He's
cover
down
one
deep
on you,
into
bro.
Minnesota
I know he's not.
territory. A big play on 3rd down for the Falcons.
Come on, bro.
51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Rodgers. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. And again, it's Rodgers. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Austin Eckler, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And the QB rating right now sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. But I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's the
right.
high
That's
mark.
the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
Yes, sir!
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Let's get it.
And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Flushed out right. The ball comes out.
Yes, sir. Come on, Lamar Jackson can touch. That boy gonna get touched. That's Cersei. Yes, he is. That boy will definitely get touched.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
Overcompensate. I'll put him at 20 though.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right.
No time. Give me that.
Eric Rowe. His body and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe.
That's Cersei.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
That's another one.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes off to the races and into the end zone.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
No ordinary cover 3 I'm running, big fella. Rushing 3, keep a spy on the side. You feel me? Like, it's not that. This ain't that, man. That boy ain't going, Lamar Jackson ain't going nowhere. That boy's done.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Don't run gun numbers. It ain't happening.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give him a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here.
And he finds
Montgomery complete.
That
helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
On 3rd down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. On the run,
there's no way.
Let this go deep.
He's
got a man
accurate.
And he will have a Vikings first down.
Bro,
he
threw that accurately,
down conversion. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. This is the tight end to Joe.
Almost got a pick with Eric, bro. He would have been so mad.
But not before he's inside the 30. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. To throw again is Jackson. That's caught by Montgomery.
That's cute. It wouldn't have happened if I did that right.
2nd and 2. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Jackson from the shotgun. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
No, sir.
And this one
no, sir.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Steps away to his left. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Being chased down.
Yes, sir.
And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Look at my...
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together.
Bro.
Way to go.
That was not
they need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Here's a first down throw that's complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On play action, now Rodgers sliding out of the pocket, going right back to Beckham here, complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 40. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers rolling to his right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
I just scored 6 touchdown.
Beckham hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons push further out in front. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
That's a good ball I have.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Oh, that's cute. That's very cute. I'm going to need you to be his son, right?
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap.
Oh, this is taken in. It's
complete. Why would you do that to
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
This is why we don't play ball, bro.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Look at that, lucky.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson buying time to his left. And that's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10.
Well, sir.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here's Jackson to throw on 3rd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he had a nifty little deep juke move, but he stopped shortly thereafter. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
A good pickup there, a 22. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Good coverage there by Trayvon Mullen. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Looks for Beckham again. This time he finds him. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Oh, my God.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 42 yards.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Eli Apple up from his corner spot to make the play. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Mark Andrews His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Almost had that gap.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson forced out to his left. And this is
Darnell's everywhere. That boy Darnell's everywhere.
They haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
He completes it to Westbrook, and he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 4th down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he'll be taken down before he gets into enemy territory. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And Jackson throwing once more. Caught on the right side by Jones.
That's what he's going to do.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
It's really not shit to stop there. In fact, I think the Jackson is basically.
Again, Jackson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brandon, you know, this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
And brought down, but not before they're inside.
Bro, that nigga's desperate.
11 yards.
I ain't never seen that nigga so desperate.
Partner, you know, when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
That was a pick, bro.
And he'll be hit as he releases it,
bro.
And that'll fall incomplete.
He was throwing
Landry,
the ball,
the intended
bro.
target, and now it's 2nd down. The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And able to get him down, but
Darnell,
he does reach the 5. He has a 1st down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fun.
And he will score.
They gave him the
touchdown, Vikings. Mark Ingram. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. And it's up and good.
Still out routes. That's even regular cover 2 on this video. Think about it.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
You think that's the options? The counter in this playbook at that.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And all the way down to the 35. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. This is a counter play. Eckler.
Easy.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. 3rd down here.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
People sit here and spam dime plays, and I'm about to spam Ryan Gonzalez. I'm about to sit here and spam dime.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Got his target, Samuel. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half.
No, it's a pick.
Because I think what we would have seen is
open,
an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. It's caught. Jones. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Jackson will throw again. Dancing to his left. And for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by the former Viking first-rounder Trey Waynes. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up. And
it got his man complete. And they worked this well upfield across the 45.
Yeah, it was open.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
In the pocket on a boomer.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Now Eckler. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box.
Really?
Trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Working from the gun, Rodgers. His throw caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Falcons add on. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And they scored 2 touchdowns.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, second and a yard. Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Flushed out right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried them.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Hassan Reddick picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
I bet you
this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
I bet you.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. He's going to field this at the 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Oh my God. It kills man coverage for no reason.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And not much there at all, as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Once more, here's Eckler. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. Here's Rodgers. He finds Beckham complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. Open man is Samuel, complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
3 incompletions.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Falcons, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in